Alright, let's see if we can speedrun this. Alright, today is the Invictus launch week, May 15th and 16th. Grey Cat and Argus Dynamics. Invictus is the UEE's recruitment time event, so basically they bring out all the fancy military ships that they have to show off, to encourage people to join the UEE Navy. Okay, just because he's close, we'll run over here. Yeah, this is one of the heavy ones. Okay, this is Mirai Heavy Fighter, the Guardian MX. So he's the heavier gunned, heavier armored version of the Guardian. So he will have the 4 gun sets rather than the 2 and the heavier armor. So kind of a heavier duty looking TIE fighter type fighter. Here we have some.
For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family.
Oh, these are Grey Cats, okay. So these are Grey Cat personal transports. They come with the gun set. They have a little small interior area for some gear, a driver, a couple of guns, maybe some cargo space on them. But those will be cool to play with once we have ground play to work with.
While fighters like the Hornet and Gladius have become synonymous with the UEE Navy, the truth is
this hall
that with the variety of operations over the vastness of the Empire,
we're running them
the Navy
backwards.
utilized a
Oh well.
variety of ships, including submarines.
And this hall should have more Aegis ships, the Redeemer, the Hammerhead, and the Avenger. Yeah. The Redeemer is the player design ship. Started out as a gun support ship, now it's kind of a gun troop transport. I think they moved it back to everything being slaved to the pilot, which is great, but now it's a bit heavier, bigger ship. But it's good in a fight, it's good. It can take a pounding because it's got decent armor, and it can pulse people, so that's a good all the way around. Here is the Hammerhead. It's a Corvette class, or small Corvette sized ship. It's a anti-fighter ship, so if you got a bunch of little fighters attacking you, this is a ship you have to support you to fight those little swarm fighters off. Take out all the little TIE fighters before they get to you. And this is the Vanguard, Argus Vanguard Harbinger. So it's a bomber. So yeah, it's got some big missiles under there. Good gun complement. My only really complaint about this ship still is the 4 fixed guns in the front. Kind of like some of the old World War II fighting fortresses and stuff like that had the fixed gun in the front, which is okay, but for fighting effectively, everything has to literally be right in front of you for that to be of use. But these are all older frames with a little bit of twist on them, you know, like the bomber frame. So great ships. Most of them really shine when you have them. If you do not, you need this. The F8 Lightning, which is another amble ship and a heavy fighter. is awesome because there's like 8 guns slaved to the pilot. So it's a lot of forward-facing firepower. And if you're a good pilot, it will do you well.
As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UE
Like some of the
Navy.
new graphics. Their promotional stuff they have out. Oh, this is the new Ursa Medic. So another one for the ground play that's come out. And it's just a little ambulance. It has lights and everything. So it's the Ursa Rover Ambulance Edition. And here's the Spartan troop carrier, big 8x8 troop carrier. The Ballista, which is the anti-air version. And the Centurion, which is the mobile anti-gun. Because that's missile, this is gun, anti-air. Awesome setups for when the game ground gameplay comes into effect. This, Tumbrels, the Tumbrel Tonks.
The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle-tested throughout the Empire and beyond.
Is the Tumbrel.
With that kind of success, it's no
Okay,
wonder
this is
that
the
Navy
NAS.
expanded their
This
roster
is
of
the
Aegis ships in their fleet.
new upgraded ship that everybody's been either excited for or not so. Because it is basically, yeah, they just made it a little bigger so you can get a tank on it. So it's the troop transport with a tank. Almost the same gun layout and everything. It's just
The
heavier for the
UE Navy's small
upgrades.
but elite group of vehicle operators trained for a
But I don't
variety
know
of
how they'll use
operations.
it without
But for their combat search and
against
rescue training, they are some of the few non-marine
Okay.
military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines
So
on the
another
hostile
ground vehicle.
environments of Corrin.
Looks like they've done a little bit more loadout for it. Here's some more tanks. Tumble Storm, which is the little light tank with a single gun. The Nova, which is the
For
big ground
centuries,
tank with the
Invictus has
big
been
main
a
gun.
time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the careers of duty,
Cyclone
service,
MT.
and civic pride.
So another land combat, but it's missiles and machine guns on it, so probably a light takeout tank vehicle for your ground play. Those will probably come in, be more used for the battlegrounds that they're supposed to be coming out with.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who have
So, which will be
better understanding.
when that comes into play. But at this moment, it's not quite there yet. Ah, the F8 lighting, such a beautiful ship. Okay. Oh. Super Hornet. Mark II. So this is the upgrade Super Hornet. Another great ship with a lot of guns slaved to the pilot. Yeah. So, yeah, this is the one where you can get a co-pilot as well. But I believe everything's slaved to the pilot most of the time, so great little fighter. You can get the civilian version that's very effective, but doesn't quite have as many guns as the military version like that. This thing. Where's its placard?
The latest line of defenders from Aegis
They're
Dynamics have already
trying
been
to find
battle-tested
something
throughout the Empire and beyond.
Work,
With that kind of success,
stand up to the Mercury Star Runner.
they expanded their roster of Aegis
Yeah.
ships in their fleet.
Star Lancer attack. So that's a beautiful ship, but it's a multi-crew ship. So it has crew quarters and stuff up top. It has cargo and gunning seats below. It has a nice command deck. It's a really nice ship. Haven't gotten to fly it yet, but haven't done anything for the events yet. So, I think you have to rent everything at the terminals now. It's the Guardian X we already looked at. But yeah, it is a big ship. So, but it's going to be that small crew ship that can do a little bit of everything. And here's the Asgard again. This looks like the lighter armored version, maybe. Or maybe that's just a different skin set on it.
Aegis Dynamics back to its Victor's launch week.
Yeah.
Though they have created
The
some of the most
Asgard.
iconic and decorated naval
It's
ships in our history.
basically an up-armored Valkyrie. Or Vulcan.
We are
Yeah.
thrilled to see that they have truly committed themselves to building a bright.
Okay, Aegis. So that's just their light fighter. It's been in the game quite a while. Good little beginner ship, but if I'm going to go with something that size class, I would go with the Cutlass Black because it has a few more guns, a few more bits and bobs that you can deal with to do a little bit of everything. Okay, here's the Anvil Arrow. It's a light fighter. It's really nice light fighter, actually.
Aegis Dynamics
It
is
has
committed to
the folded
improving the
wings,
pilot
so
experience,
it can go into
more so than any other manufacturer.
carrier ships.
Reps and engineers
Pack
are a
in
common
there.
fixture at the Academy and Naval bases. Try and get
Good
first-hand
armament,
accounts
slave to
of
the
what
pilot.
dozens
Very nimble ship. Okay, here's the F8 Lightning C. So, another skin, but very well armored, very well armed, heavy fighter. Looks great in a fight. I use it every time I can rent it. Here's the Guardian.
While fighters like the Hornet and
Base
Gladius have become synonymous with the UEE Navy, the truth is that with the variety of operations over the vastness of the
Right,
Empire,
Guardian. So,
Navy utilize a variety of
range
ships,
fighter.
including some models
So he's
made for the
given
private
up.
sector.
Yeah, he's got missiles and everything like the other one did, but he's giving up 2 sets of guns for more range, and it looks like he's given up some armor. All the trade-offs you do for the longer range. Here's the Gladius, which is the beginning light fighter in Squadron
For
42.
centuries, invictus have been
I
tied
hope
friends
that
and family
is
together
complete
and
and ready to
celebrate
roll,
military
because
duty,
right now it's still
service,
a very effective fighter. It's just a light fighter, so not something you want to get hit really hard in. Okay, here's the RSI Scorpius. It's the one that does the turn, little slide around behind over on top. It's slave to your co-pilot, so it's not something that the pilot can run. But the blades, the wings on this come out X-Fighter-ish,
setting off today to begin their life in the Navy.
and they have 4 guns on it. Really good heavy fighter, good range, decent,
Naval service.
very nimble for its size. Okay, off to the next one.
Launch week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate on this graduates.
What do we have in this last arena? Oh. The Argo Cargo is generally not a fighting ship, but okay. Oh, it's the Argo Tractor. So it's cargo handler. So when cargo management comes more into the game, that's going to be what's being used to unload and load the huge cargo ships. Oh, this is the Mantis, the Interdictor light fighter ship. It's one of knows, you want to bring a buddy when you use it, because that's going to tick a lot of people off, and they're probably just going to start shooting as soon as they target it, or, you know, bring up on the radar. Okay, so... Okay, this is the medical terrapin. So this is the terrapin. So it's the armored explorer ship, but it's been converted to a ambulance, basically. So you get a heavy armored ambulance that you can go into hostile areas, pull things out, and run back through after you've picked up whoever needs to be picked up. Get them the medical attention to get them out of there. Okay. That's everything in this huge room. Bit of a leg spike there. And... oh, here we go. This is... yeah, the Pisces. I have the Explorer version of this, so long-range version. I bought it in-game, but this is the medical version, so it has the little medical bed in it that you can do basic triage. So same thing as the Pisces. Load them in, get them stabilized, get them out to where they can get better medical treatment. Good little ship. The standard version comes with 4 guns. I think that one's only got 2. And they are nimble, fast, and have decent range. Not something I want to bring to a serious fight, but decent little ship. Okay, that's all 4 areas. Now we have to get downstairs. Let's see what we got down here. Okay, this is Tumbrel Cyclone AA. This is a base versus a rover. So it has this nice little turret on it. Space for 4 riders, pilot and a co-pilot. Good base vehicle, good speed, good armor for a non-military type vehicle. Oh, the new quartzite energy rifle. Doesn't say anything about the armor. It might just be a skin armor.
With the variety of operations over the vast
skin on the rifle as well.
The Navy utilized a variety of ships, including some ones made for the private sector.
So that looks like everything for today, because this display is closed. Oh, we probably should run up and look at the AI blades real quick. I believe they should just be up around the corner here. I see.
Though not nearly at the numbers that our UEE Army brethren order,
As they bring
the Navy maintains
more and more
an
things
active,
into the game,
versatile fleet of ground vehicles as
the
well.
AI blades are going to become
transport,
more
or even exploration
important.
operations.
Because they're going to add more ship functionality. Military hardware here. Oh, maybe not.
The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle-tested throughout the Empire and beyond. With that kind of success, it's no wonder that the Navy expanded